What's going on, man? This is another episode to Experience Like No Other. This is a series that I started where me talking about my stories within the field of video production company. I'm your boy Reek. Man. You know what I'm saying, man. I got a video production company called Smooth Life Productions. A video production company where we dedicate our focus on bringing our clients' visions to life through memorable photos and remarkable storytelling videos. So that being said, if you want to go and check out some of my work, my podcast up there, you go and check out my other YouTube page, my Smooth Life Production page. And yeah, man. So yeah, if you can read in the description box down below. Before I say that though, I say go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? If you got any questions or, if you just want to have a conversation with me, same thing, you can do that too, man, Now, like I said, you can see in the box down below, the description down below, you already know, and read the title and see what it's about. This one is specifically about, having clients' relationships and all. That's what we're going to be talking about today. What can I say? I'm going to go off like this, telling a story about, building a client relationship. I know I talked this about previous episodes already about how I got started within getting my first client and all, but I think this was my second or third client. I believe it's my third. It was my third client that I got. I lost count, I ain't gonna lie to you. But basically, like I say, I think I told this in previous videos, like I say, remember just being at work, at the time, I was working at QVC, working at QVC and everything. It was an experience. It was a great experience. If you didn't know what QVC is, hold on, is my mic? Okay, I was trying to make sure it was my mic on. Yeah, and this one. But anyway, working at QVC was a good experience. I was in Virginia, right? And as I was in Virginia, I was working at Metro not PCS, sorry. I was working at Metro by T-Mobile. And as I was working at Metro by T-Mobile, and a situation happened with, now my soon-to-be wife, my fiance now, and I know I didn't never told nobody this, but telling y'all this situation happened where, it led me to going back down to South Carolina. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, but the situation happened, led me going back down to South Carolina, to fix our relationship together. So coming back down, I quit my job at Metro by T-Mobile. Some people might say I'm just crazy doing that, but man, so in love, you do some crazy stuff. But anyway, I would say coming back down and everything, didn't know what I was gonna do at all. I did not know everything. So as I came back down and I think I told this story one time, but yeah, came back down, right on Metro PCS. Like I said, I didn't know exactly what I was gonna do and everything. I'm just trying to skip through it because I know probably already talked about this. But yeah, basically came back down, and as I came back down, didn't know what to do and everything. Like I say, went back to school. When I came back down, went back to school, first institute, so that they gave equipment and everything, boom, boom, boom. But fast forward, so when I came back down, I got a job at McDonald's at first. Now, McDonald's, it wasn't the best experience, as I would say, when I first came back down. I went. I mean, if you want to work at McDonald's, I'm not gonna say recommend it. If that's what you want to do, cool. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some bread in your pocket either way. But yeah, working at McDonald's, and as I was working at McDonald's, man, it was to the point where it's like, dang, man, like working those night shifts, I would say, where at McDonald's, it wasn't the best. So the fact that it wasn't the best, I left. You know what I'm saying? Quit McDonald's and everything. And then it was like the situation I was going with in Virginia, coming back down is the situation I was going with in South Carolina. You know, dealing with the situation of the fact that sleeping in my car. I came back to South Carolina, back in the situation again, sleeping in my car, everything, you know, looking for a job. And me and my fiance, it was just, you know, talking and everything, and trying to build our relationship back together. And as that was going on, and then looking for a job and everything, trying to find several jobs. I'm talking about Planet Fitness. What else I was talking? Where I was parked at, there was a Taco Bell right there. There was a Boost Mobile right there. It was a whole lot of places that were just around me that was just trying to look for a job. And so as I went on Indeed, and there was a slot open for QVC. I thought, oh, well, okay, this looked interesting. And not only just QVC, Ruby Tuesday, I applied for Ruby Tuesday too. So whenever I applied for Ruby Tuesdays, and I got the job for Ruby Tuesdays. So whenever I think I did the interview, and then when I did the interview, and QVC, I want to say had called me that next day, or I can't exactly remember when they called me. I just know they called me and told me I had got the job. I think either they called me or sent me an email first. I can't remember, but it just told me to come in for an interview or an online call. Like I said, I cannot remember the exact same thing, but I just know I got a job. So at the time when I came back, I had two jobs, working at Ruby Tuesdays and working at QVC. And the schedule for QVC was working from, I want to say Sunday through Wednesday, every week. So that means we had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off. And then, so those was the times where Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, I worked at Ruby Tuesdays. I shouldn't have did that. I ain't gonna even hold you. I should not did that. I should have just stuck with QVC. But eventually, into the story, and I did quit. I quit Ruby Tuesdays, and just stuck out with QVC because there's a lot of wear and tear on my body. I couldn't do it. So working at QVC, like I said, it was a great experience working there, and at QVC, it was, I don't want to really go deep in details about it, but it made me learn the fact that, like, sometimes you gotta just, keep your mouth shut. That I would say, and let the people do their job. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't make sense, and because it could lead up to jeopardizing something that you be lost and confused. But also, I would say, put your faith and trust in God to guide you and direct you in the right direction. And but like I say, that being said, working at QVC, there's situations going on and everything. And it was one particular day. It was actually my last, leading up to that last day. They called me. I remember we went on our last. It was going on our last break, or it was either our last break. I think we was going on our last break. They called me to the office. So called me to the office straight up. And when they called me to the office, and they put me in there, it was just one. I'm not gonna throw out any names or anything, say nothing. Put me in the office. And he told me, he was just like, they caught you on camera doing this and doing that. Now, we don't know if it's true or not, but we're gonna look at the footage and see and run it back again to see if it's true. Now, he asked me, did I do it? I was like, no. Like, why would I do something like that? So what they was accusing me of doing was writing FQVC on the board. Now, so this is a crazy wild story. I'm not lying to you. So as they, told me, like, I wrote FQVC on the board, like they were literally telling me that, and I was like, man, what? Like, why would I say something like that? And like on the board, like that's kind of crazy. But all in all, that being said, the lead up to my last day, you know what I'm saying? I'm still got a job. I'm still working, same job, QVC, and then it was like the last day, and I remember exactly the last day working on the truck. And as I was working on the truck and everything, there was another person working on the truck with me, just me and that person, and on the truck. And we doing good. We almost getting the truck done. I'm talking about like close to close to the end of the day. Like we was going on our last break, and they called me in the office again. But this wasn't the same office. This was like the conference room where they be having the big meetings, and like the board and executives and stuff be coming there, and they be having those meetings in that type of room. They brought me that type of room. So when they brought me that type of room, that type of setting, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, like this must be serious. Like, for real, like you bring me in this big room, like with all these chairs and empty spaces. I'm like, man, yeah, okay, this must be serious. So brought me in there, and this time it was the guy that was talking to me when I was telling you about before, in the other office. But it was another guy in there, and I think he was I think he was the GM. I can't exactly remember what he was, but the way how QVC was set up, they had these color vests, and the color vest was a representation of, I guess, your rank or your level. Now, I didn't want to say rank because that sounds like military, but your position, what type of position you have. So if you got a black vest, that was known as like, you almost like top dog, the manager position. And if you had like a lime green vest, that just represented you just a regular employee, you know what I'm saying, warehouse worker. That's what I would say. And then if you had an orange vest, that was a representation of your team leader. You know what I'm saying? So it was two black vests, in there. I was like, okay, man, this talk like, popo, police, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, I'm not gonna go into details, but anyway, yeah, they put me in there and they told me they looked back at the footage and they said it was me. I'm just like, okay, it's kind of crazy, it's kind of wild. Like, yeah, y'all say that was me. And then I asked them, like, okay, can I see the footage? And the exact words they told me, they said they couldn't show me the footage because of, I think it was policy reasons they couldn't show me. I was like, okay, this is some real bull. I think that to them, this is some real bull. Like y'all said that to me. And so as they said that to me and everything, now I remind you, like I said, if you was listening, like I said, man, this was at the end of the day. Literally at the end of the day, man. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, I'm like, like, why y'all ain't telling me this before I came to work? Like, I literally worked almost the whole day, and then close to the end of the day, our last break, you telling me now I'm fine. I did all that work. I'm sweating. I'm dripping down, sweating, and all. And now you telling me now, like, this is crazy. Like, it don't make no sense, man. And I was just kind of pissed off from the fact that, bro, like, y'all could have literally called me and tell me, like, I'm fired. You feel me? Like, I would respect that even more. But the fact that like at the end of the day. But anyway, that being said, lost my job. And at that point, I was thinking to myself, man, like, okay, what I'm gonna do now? Like, literally, I was like, what the heck I'm gonna do now? And soon I got fired. I wouldn't say it was that day. I don't think it was the next day either. It was either 2 days after or a day after. I get a phone call. Right? I get a phone call from my fiance's aunt, which I call her auntie too. And she called me. She telling me about an event. I was like, oh, okay. Somebody, they looking for a photographer and they wanted you to take some photos for the event. It was a birthday party, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. And, I do it. So I just told her to give me a call and everything. We can discuss about the rate and how much it is and boom, boom, boom. So she called me up, and then she called me up. I said, hey, how you doing? What I'm saying? We on the phone, we chatting, and as we chatting and everything, telling the prices, telling this, boom, 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 telling the whole process. Now, I didn't really have a system like I'm leading up to now. Like my system getting actually better now. But like I said, I explained it to her and everything. So, she was excited to take pictures. I was excited because shoot, I literally just lost my job. So it was like, okay, then I got a gig. Like, this is all guys doing and everything, right? But before I even get into that, I want to go back to the QVC thing, right? So, I didn't want to go. Yeah, I want to go back to the QVC thing. So, as I got fired, fired from what's it called? I can't remember the exact name, but basically I would say they lied on me, and family, friends coming to tell me like, you should sue. So, the fact that I can't, call a lawyer up, what I'm saying, tell them about the situation, and then so meet up with the lawyer and everything, right? And as I meet up with the lawyer, the lawyer, as I was explaining about the situation and what was going on with QVC and how they treat me and everything, and the Lord tells, and I was telling them about, it was a situation that I recently had. Well, not recently, I'm tripping. It was a situation at QVC that I had where the elevator got stuck on me, right? And as the elevator got stuck on me, and I'm sitting in an elevator, I'm talking about, I don't know how high I was, but I know I was stuck in the elevator. I was scared of my life. And I ain't gonna lie to you. There was this lady at QVC that was working at me. Like I said, I'm not gonna expose nobody's name. And I told the people that was up there, they told me to hold on, wait, and I told them to get her. You know what I'm saying? Just to pray. Because I was stuck in the elevator, man, for a little minute. And stuck in the elevator, eventually I got out and everything. But the point I'm getting to is I told the lawyers about that situation too and everything. So, and telling them about the whole thing, they lied on me. I forgot what, false termination. I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. But yeah, telling the lawyers, and the lawyers tell me that in South Carolina, if a job wants to fire you, they can do that. Like, with no apparent reason at all. Like, if they literally want to fire you, that's what they can do. And I'm just like, okay, that's kind of crazy. Like come on, like I told you, I told y'all everything, like what was going on. And like you still can't even, take my side for it. Like you still can't help me out. It was like there was not enough evidence at all. Like I told you they couldn't show me the footage. That should be some type of evidence, like right there. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was cool. And I was like, dang, because at first I didn't want to get no lawyer, but it was like it was cool. And but okay, now we back. Fast forward, we back at the gig now. I just wanted to throw that out there. We back at the gig now. So decided, ready, take the pictures and everything, right? So get the event at the event day, right? I get there at the event. Now, remind you, I would say at this point, this is my first start, right? I got my LLC on the 4th of January. Now, this was at the beginning of the year, too. As I got my LLC, business, I just started my business and everything. Still learning how to run the actual video production company and all, right? So, that being said, and all, right? What can I say? That being said, the event day got there. Soon we got there, and right, looking around. It was at a hotel. I'm looking around and everything. It's like, oh shoot, like okay, this is real. Like I'm really at the event, about to take some pictures and all. So got there early. You know what I'm saying? So I got there early. Started taking pictures of the decorations, of the decor. Sign that said happy birthday, of the backdrop where it got the balloons, where it got the A's up there, people coming in. Like I'm going crazy at this point. Like I'm just start snapping, just taking pictures, like snap, 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 boom, boom, boom. Like I'm going crazy at this point. So she gets there, she comes in and everything. And then she comes in, you know what I'm saying? Like I took her picture and everything. And like basically it was a good night. You know what I'm saying? So it was more than a good night. It was a great night. And, telling her after the event, you know what I'm saying? We got the payment, we got everything together, and text her, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the opportunity, for picking me as a photographer. And she said, thank you for taking the pictures. And she was asking me how would I receive the pictures. And I explained to her like, okay, I will come at your house and she told me that the next day of the like we met up the next day at her house to pick out the pictures she want me to edit. That was my process at the beginning. I'm getting better at it now. But at the beginning, she wanted to like I said, we met at her house to pick out the pictures she wanted me to edit. So now I remind you, like I say, I was snapping away. So the fact that I was snapping away, I think it was about like 500 something pictures, man. And I didn't realize that until that same day that after the event, and when I uploaded pictures to my computer, I was like, golly, man, I gotta calm down. I'm thinking to myself, at the time, my process was, it's like, bro, she really about to pick out. I was like, I can't give her all these pictures. Like this is too much. Like I know for sure she don't want all these pictures. But the next day, like I said, we met up and she picked out some of the pictures that she wanted for me to edit. It's like, all right, cool. And then remind you, at that time, like I said, I was still learning my process. At that time, I sent her the raw photos as well. Sent her the raw photos. That was my process in the beginning, man. Sent her the raw photos, and as I sent her the raw photos, right? I guess at the time when I was sending people the raw photos, I would say that I wanted them, if they wanted to edit them themselves, they could do that. I still have my watermark up there and everything, but that was just at the time. It was my process. I got a whole new process now, how I do things now. But anyway, back to the story. So she picked out her pictures and yeah, she picked out the pictures. She having a conversation, and she was like, "These are really good pictures. Like, you really did good. Like, for real. Like, I really like these." I was like, "Oh, like, thank you. Like, for real. Like, I guess I wasn't confident enough about, doing it at first because, like, I guess this is what everybody, or I can't speak for everybody, just speak for me. Like, taking pictures in general, man, I had to build that confidence, still building that confidence. Now my confidence is getting better, but in the beginning stage, it's like the confidence wasn't there. But now the confidence level is building up now. But anyway, I really, taking those pictures, I really try to capture like the storyline into it. And now I do get the pictures up on my Smooth Life Production page. I really have I would say like a little series or so where I got like different types, like pictures of the setup, pictures of the event starting, pictures of the photo shoot. Yeah, I got like, it's like a, how can I put it? Like a slideshow, a video that I got up there. If you can find it on my Smooth Life Production page, YouTube page, then I say go look at it when you get a chance. But yeah, but she said it was really nice. And then she said I really did take pictures. So now we getting into the client's relationship and all. So now, as I took them pictures and everything, right? She called me up again, right? Well, I want to say they was looking for a photographer for her son's prom pictures, right? And, she called me up again when it was getting about that time again, and she wanted me to take her son prom pictures, and I was like, oh shit, like okay, she called me again, like this is the second time I'm working with her now, and so second time working with her, taking her son's prom pictures. I was happy, man, to take prom pictures. Like I didn't know what I was doing though. I feel real with you. I went to party, man, it's crazy. I went to Party City, like try to get props and everything. I went to Party City, man. I got one of those red carpets. I got one of them. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is what prom supposed to be. Like I'm looking at other photographers, how they do their prom pictures. Now it wasn't on the level of like matching their work and everything. I was trying to make it my own way, my own style. But I was like, oh yeah, and I didn't have no strobe lights. I had consistent or constant. I forgot the word. Constant lights, like the lights I got now. And I had those type of lights and everything. But the problem was the backdrop that I have, like the stands. One of the stands was broken. I was like, God, my boy, like this thing's crazy. Like one of the stands was broken, so it was the fact that like I had to lean it up against something to make it stay. I was like, golly. That to me was kind of embarrassing because it was like I got broken equipment and it's like, bro, he look at me like, okay, this is a professional photographer, man. But anyway, took her prom pictures and everything, and like I say, she called me back. Like I said, she took lost my train of thought. Anyway, yeah, took the prom pictures. Now we got done taking the prom pictures and everything. Edit the prom pictures, sent it to them. They loved it. Like they loved the prom pictures. I actually made a video for them too, for the prom pictures as well. And I sent it them too. Sent them the video. Yeah, man. So now at this point, graduation was coming up and all, right? And at the time with graduation, as I think it was episode 2, as I explained to you in my first documentary that I shot, the woman called me again, right? She calls me again and asks me, could I take her son's graduation photos? It's like, dang, like, this the third time you called me. And I was excited, man. I was like, this is the third time I called. And I was happy. So yeah, I do it. Even though, like I say, they had no clue what I was doing. But I was like, yeah, I do it. Like, it's like, it was to the point now, it's like the respect level of like, you choosing me. And it could have been because of the price. I don't really necessarily know like how it was, but the fact that you choose me, I'm still happy. You know what I'm saying? That you choose me to take the photos and all. So now, at this point, now happy, and not only that I take her photos, her sister was graduating too, right? So I took her photos the same day her son, on the same day with her son. So I was back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all met up at the same spot, and it wasn't too far from my house. So met up with them and took their photos together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told him to come in, take his photo, to her come in, take her photos. And that's how we operate, that's how we did it. And we got it done and everything. So now at this point, bro, I was like, bro, man, this is wonderful. Like, I done worked with her 3 times now, and it almost to the fact at that point now it was like, bro, feel like family now, more than just a client relationship. Like, don't get me wrong, I still want to get paid and but at the same time it felt like family. You know, like when we linked up, it's like more than about just taking pictures at that point. Like, it's like this relationship is going to the point now, it's going like I said, family. And that's the point it was getting to now, because like they was cool with me, you know what I'm saying? Definitely hugging them, and we laughing, joking, making jokes with each other and everything. And it was getting to the point where, like, when I took the photos, I wanted to actually show her like how they look. And she said, oh no, I don't have to look. I already know how they look. They look good. I know that. Like, you take good photos, so I don't need to, I don't need to look at them. So I leave, like, thank you. I appreciate it. So at this point, like I say, been in a relationship, laughing, joking, with the family, and I think they had a couple friends. I can't remember, but yeah, it was just a good feeling at that point. Now, then later on, it already happened, but later on this year, man, I would say that what I was about to say. Later on this year, I want to say she called me last year or year before. I want to say she called me this year, right? Around the time, I want to say either it was in February or January, but she gave me a call again, right? Now this would be the 4th time I'm working with her. At that point, I'm thinking to myself, now, I was like, oh yeah, we locked in. She either called me or either text me. I think she texted me. Either one. But she was telling me about her, I think it was her daycare. Yeah, her daycare. If you want to take your child there, it's called Stepping Stone. I don't remember the exact address. I don't know if they want me to. They probably do get some business and all, but I can put it down in the description. I got to remember to actually put it in there though too. But yeah, Stepping Stone. It was their 20-year anniversary, like celebration. And she called me, tell me can I take some photos for them for that. And at this point, I'm thinking like, bro, like it's more than just a client, client business or whatever you want to call it, relationship. It's like more than, it's like a family, like a relationship. Now at this point, like you calling me back, and like I appreciate, you know, her for just choosing me as a photographer to take photos at the time. You know, yeah, man, I was happy, was excited about it. At this point, now got done taking the photos, man. And now I'm really actually about to send her the photos so she can pick out and edit them now as we speak. You know, but in conclusion, what would I say in conclusion? Man, Bill, don't just get to the point where you just doing business. You know, build a relationship with your clients. Like seriously, like don't make it all about just business. Feel me? Don't make it to the point where you just want to get the money. Feel me? Like nah, build those relationships, man. Sometimes, shoot, I say same client. We used to be on the phone. I don't want to say like late night type of stuff. No, none of that. No, none of that. I'm just saying like doing the process of, you know, that first interaction that we had, or the first time we was on the phone talking, and we was having like conversations about like, you know, her celebrating her birthday. I'm not gonna put her age out there, but her doing her birthday, you know, like it was excited. And then, like I say, not only that, like that led up to, I think I said this in episode 2, doing the documentary and all, but that led up to me doing that documentary because she was connected to her. So I was saying, like, build those relationships with my clients, man. And like I say, not only that, the ones I did with the documentary, like build a relationship with them too. I remember I seen the husband in the at Sam's, and as I seen the husband at Sam's, like we was having a conversation, and he was just telling me how impactful the documentary was, and everybody was coming up to him and just telling him, like, man, like that story, like I really felt it, and like I really can feel that story, and like it was just powerful, you know, it inspired. That's what people were saying, like inspired me, and yeah, so just to hear that, and the fact that like I could do this for them, and it just made me feel happy inside. And so like I said, in conclusion, just, you know, build a relationship with your clients and everything. And if you're serious about doing this too, I would say with your clients, and respond on time too. Like when it comes down to, whenever you get a chance, when it comes down to texting, calling, like respond on time. And man, like don't be waiting the next day to call them, or 3 days later to call them. Like, nah, man, whenever you get a chance, bro, like give them that call. Like let's say if you at work, and I'm not saying this to anybody to do this, and but whenever you get that free time on yourself, like go on break or go in the bathroom, give them a call, tell them, or text them, tell them you're at work, but you know, how can I help? Or anything what you can do or say to, you know, talk to that client, man. That's what I would say. Like, real life, build a relationship, and just make conversation, man. Like, for real, like, chat with them, you know. Don't make it all about just business, and then don't just, whenever you get on set, and like, don't be quiet. Like I say, make conversation with the client, man. Like, ask how they day going, ask them all this, you know, how you feel like this, how you feel, you know, just talk to them, have an interaction with them. Don't just be dull. Don't be, I'm not gonna say nothing at all. I'm just gonna sit here and, like, you know, I'm doing my job. That's what I'm, no, Actually talk, have a conversation. And when they families and stuff come around too, bro, like get to know their family, talk with their family members, talk with their friends. Like real life, I can't stress this enough. Build a relationship with your clients, because once you build a relationship with your clients, they will come back. I'm telling you, they come back times 10, and they might not even come back just with them. They might have other people come back to you and build a relationship with you and everything. Just recently, like I said, with the 20-year anniversary of Stepping Stone, that relationship, like 2 people that night, I'm gonna make another video about this too, but 2 people that I gave my business cards to, build a relationship with them. Like, bro, you got to. I can't stress this enough. Build those relationships with your clients. I'm telling you, like that's your bread and butter. Like it's just, you can't just be in business and think that, oh, I'm just gonna make money and that's gonna just be it. Like I make money. Like I make the money and I go. Like not gonna talk to them. Nah, man. Like people, they don't respect you when they don't respect your business. I ain't gonna necessarily say respect you, but they don't respect your business when you don't really actually care or actually, try to make convo and everything. That's not gonna make them come back. Talk to them, make convo. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I gotta say. If y'all got any opinions or anything y'all want to say, drop it in the comments and everything. This, give me some pointers, give me some tips too. Because like I said, I'm still learning this game. This is necessarily, I would say, this is still, I'll be real and I'll be authentic and honest. This is still my first year. Well, officially, this is my first year. For real. This is my first year doing, having my business and all, right? So that being said, I'm learning as I go, and this is what I'm telling you this because this is what I learned, and I want to share this with y'all. So if you ever ask about your clients and actually asking about how to build a relationship with your clients and everything, but yeah, build on relationships with clients, because you build relationships with clients, they will come back, and not only will they come back, they will bring other people or they will recommend other people to you. So that's what I would say do, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We officially, it's a long video. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. And yeah, more videos coming on the way. Go on my, like I say, if you want to see some of my work, go on my Smooth Life Production page, man, as well. But you rocking with us, you already know. The saying is, day by day, see better day. Smooth life. We out, man.